Senkaku Games.
You hear that too?
One.
It's like a buzz.
Whatever that is, and one.
It's like a
me?
microphone buzz.
All right, everybody,
I don't
we
know
are
what
back
it is.
with the Reachcast folks and Mr. Sengeku Games, and I am Margaret Luperzicron on here, and this is...
I am Hamma.
I was like, so, I am Hamma.
We'll just do it that way from now on. I'll just say I'm Hamma.
And I know it's going to be a little bit difficult because we have like some odd mic situation going on
Yes.
here. So it's going to be a little hard for them to hear us. Like they can't probably hear us right now. But bear with us. I'm going to have all these guys introduce themselves really quick. Just give me a moment. Can you each introduce yourselves, please?
I think we can kind of hear you.
Cool.
My name's Adam, aka Torx. And go down through. Mark.
I am Mark, aka Derringer.
And I am Neil from Senkaku Games.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about Planetside 2 Community Clash. I'm going to kind of let Torx run this so that he can, like, you know, so that he can start it up here. Why don't you go ahead and start this up for us, Torx?
Okay. So I'm going to go back through introductions real quick and just kind of tell you who we are and what we have to do with Community Clash. And then we'll tell you what Community Clash is. So I'm Adam, aka Torx. I kind of handle the logistics, finding people, making rules, talking to people, all the fun stuff. Mark is our primary U.S. caster, and also known as Derringer. You have anything else for that, Mark?
I am just who I am. What can I say?
That's awesome. Hammer, as you've already known, Sterling Hammer, aka Hammer. He is our head of production. We also have some other people for production from Antithesis and Fox from the Azure Twilight outfit. So they handle a lot of that. You'll see a lot of videos and fun stuff from them. And then we kind of have someone new that we're working with now, and you see him on the screen. Neil, aka Senkaku.
Yep.
If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Close enough.
He is your Lord and Savior for the EU outfits, because he was kind enough to basically do what we're going to do for the US in the EU so that both sides of the pond can enjoy Community Clash. And you already know who Maggie is, hopefully. And Margaret Luperzicron is our primary SOE representative that helps us get things ready and done from their end so that you guys in the community can enjoy Community Clash. So what's Community Clash? Community Clash is a community-driven competitive show. And what I mean by that is basically we provide you guys the opportunity in the community to help decide rules, the format, pretty much everything about the show, and then we put the show on for you. And we base a couple outfits off against each other, and you guys get to have bragging rights whenever fun, and then the enjoyment of doing that, as well as hopefully the community watching and enjoying it as well. So that's what Community Clash is. With that being said, Hammer, do you have anything else you want to say real quick?
No, I think you explained it pretty well. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm going to assume you can.
I can.
Wow, awesome.
Kind
Oh,
of.
sweet.
I'm glad you can, because I certainly can't.
So that's the link. Provide the link in the chat for what the primary Community Clash page. Now that we've kind of told you what Community Clash is, for those of you that don't know, we're going to kind of explain what it used to be and then what we're going into with our release here early January. So we used to bounce around to different sizes, formats, 48, 24, 12. We did, what, a couple 12s, Mark?
We did a couple 12s, a couple 24s, escalated up to 48s.
Yeah, so we've done a number of different sizes and different rule sets, and we've kind of perfected that along the way. What we're doing going into what we're deeming Season 1 is we're going to move to a bracket system for you guys in the community. The community had heavy involvement with organizing the rule set and the format for this. So the idea is going to be an 18 bracket. It'll be a 24v24 format for those of you guys that want to participate. And the rules, as I'll link them now for you. Oh, wow. That did not work at all. 1 second.
It's his first time using a computer, folks. It's all good.
I don't even know what a computer is.
I'm a computer.
Link that in the chat for you guys. As I said before, it's a 24v24 format. Once we're done talking here, I'll put out the sign-up form. You can see there, linked to that same page that I linked in the chat. Both the EU and US are welcome, now thanks to your Lord and Savior, Senkaku Games. And we're going to move on with that. We're going to be starting, as I said, sometime early January. It'll be about a 7-week to 8-week set of matches. 8 weeks if we can face the US and the EU off, but we haven't figured that out yet, so that's the idea. With that being said, the rules out, everything else, I will link to you guys how your outfit can sign up. Sorry guys, still getting over a cold.
We heard the link. Like, we heard it going out.
With
You're
authority.
Like, yeah, with authority.
Boom.
It's a little slow.
So, we also, to mention this, as I said, Mark is our primary U.S. caster. We also welcome guest casters. So, Murda is lined up. We have a couple others. I know we have Shock. We have a couple guys from Goater. So, we want this... wow. We want this to be a community-driven show. Casters, rules, everything else about it is driven around what the community wants and what they like seeing. So that's the intent, and I hope that you guys enjoy it and get a chance to participate.
And let's also say that some people might ask why we're doing a 24v24 format, and that's because that was the overwhelming request from the community that we go 24-24 to allow more outfits to get involved in this.
Yeah, I think it's actually great. I mean, you guys are running something that you kind of want all these outfits to be able to be, to participate in this, and it gives those outfits recognition. It gives people a way to be competitive in a way that you can't really do on like the live servers, and I think that's awesome.
We have a question in chat from Gouter, I guess, like a better.
It's Gao TR. Come on.
Gao TR.
It's a TR representative.
If we participate in CC in the past, do we need to sign up for the new bracket too? Yes. Anybody that wants to participate in Season 1, the 18 bracket, will have to sign up from... I've cleared all the forms, and they will start from literally the end of our debut here till mid-December, or probably early December, and we're going to then announce the bracket and all the teams participating, so you have several weeks to get prepped, and we're going to do a couple dry runs and other things in December. And the same applies for the EU matches. Why don't we go through, if you have any thoughts. Senkaku, what do you think from the EU side? You looking forward to casting a couple of your EU brethren?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've done a few hosts of 24v24 on Nexus, and from what I can see, it all looks very exciting. I can see quite a lot of good battles going on. So I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. Like to see some good competitive esports getting in there.
So something that some players are asking in chat is if you guys are going to be doing this on the Nexus or where you're going to be doing this. I obviously know the answer, but I'm letting you guys answer.
The rule set that I linked earlier will provide all the different battlegrounds, lack of better terms, that will be used, or the lattice lanes that will be used. There will be one on each continent for the bracket. The first 4 matches will be taking place on Endar, and the lane that is being used is inside the rule document. The second or the next 2 matches will be taking place on Esamir, and the lane is also provided. Last is on Amrish. And then if we get to face EU versus US, we'll just make up some maps somewhere, and we'll probably destroy each other. It'll be good.
Wing it.
Just wing it, yeah. So we want to provide you guys a chance to be able to play in the community and have a show where you guys can have some fun and do it by the size and format that you as a community want. So that's the intent. With that being said, we're going to go into Q&A for anybody that wants in the chat to ask any questions about it. And then I think Hama has a couple of our previous episodes ready for you guys to watch if you want an idea of kind of how it works and the format.
We should answer Shackle's question right off the bat, because he wants to know what server it's going to take place on. PTS, Jaeger, what's going on?
Okay. So the server is... SU was kind enough to provide us a server... Jaeger?
Jaeger.
that was
Yeah, it's Jaeger.
decommed a while back when some of the merges were done. That's the server we'll be using. It is a private lock server for the accounts provided for the players to use. There will be no interference. It will be as clean and as pristine as we can get it before each match. So
That's something that we've experienced a lot of in the past by having it on either PTS or, heaven forbid, we used to do it on live. And the interference that we came across during the battles was just absolutely atrocious. So being able to move this over to a private server is going to eliminate all that. So therefore, we should really start seeing some of the most fairest fights we've ever seen in Planetside before. It should really be awesome. So I hope you guys are as excited as we are to be playing on the Jaeger server.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great for you guys because you're going to be able to have the rule sets that you want. No one's going to be able to interfere with it. You're going to easily be able to see what's going on the map where you're at because you don't have any distractions. And, you know, I'm really excited that we're able to get you guys these accounts set up, and, you know, we are trying to get them to have all the certs so that you guys can unlock everything and customize things the way that you had them in the past. And also make your character look the way you want it to, too. So we're trying to add station catch to those accounts as well. So hopefully you can, you know, rep your outfit and do awesome stuff. I want to see all these crazy tactics that are going to happen. It's just insane. Just from what we've seen already on the last few shows, it's just been awesome.
Did you hear her specifically say about cosmetics too, for everybody who's listening? Because that could be very interesting to get an outfit on there and all repping the exact same set of cosmetics, camo and everything. Really make you guys stand out. Should be awesome. And let's roll right into Reslar's question, because he wants to know, he plays on Connery right now, but how does he get a character on Jaeger? Reslar, you're not going to be able to create a character on Jaeger. The characters are already pre-created on the Jaeger server, and you will be able to use them during a specific match, and then we will wipe the password so you can't get on them at a later time. So you will not need to make a character on Jaeger. They will be provided for everyone.
whoever your outfit lead or your team lead that signs up for the show will be given 24 accounts to be distributed amongst you guys for the show, and then afterwards they will be reused for other players. So that's the concept. That's the only really way that we can make sure they're locked to Jaeger at the moment. So that's the concept. Let's see here. It looks like there's
Hater 102 has a question. He wants to know if we have any new cool tools or tricks for spectating and making spectating easier. I don't know if Maggie wants to try and answer that one, because I don't think that we have anything new that we're going to be able to use or showcase, but I know that there has been some talk from other people about that's something on the schedule, you know, something they're looking at to add new tools, but I don't think that we're going to see anything for this particular server unless you have anything else to add to that, Maggie.
Yeah, so in the future we definitely want to add to that. I mean, obviously the observer cam is not the only way that we want to go with things. We do want to have a spectator mode that's going to be a little bit more legit. We're trying to figure out how we want to do that still, like if we want still cams in certain areas, things like that. I mean, obviously our first step is going to be at the Nexus, so it might not be worldwide like they're going to be playing on, because they're going to be playing on like all the continents, whereas we're going to be focusing a lot of our work on, you know, the Nexus and the Battle Islands. But definitely we do want to make it better for you guys, make it easier for you to figure out which player is which and what stats they have and things like that you can just pop up easily. But, you know, that's all stuff that's just down the road that we have, you know, we have so many other things that affect more players that we just need to get that out there first. But as far as that goes, like, we'll try our best to get you guys what you need. And I know that, you know, something that they had been requesting was a way to grant people resources really quickly. I'm still looking into that issue. I know that that's still a concern as far as balance for the competitive play. So we'll figure it out. We'll get it done, you know. As far as this goes, like, it's going to be a little odd because like Torque said, that, you know, these accounts are pre-made for people, and you're going to be more so repping your outfit than repping your individual, you know, gamer tag. So that's kind of the unfortunate part of that. And, you know, I definitely think that needs to be resolved.
We're working with some of the some people in the community, Ender being one of them, to see if we can provide stats still, a parallel between the player and the account, but there's no promises how that's going to work out.
Oh, on the stats end, you guys provided me a bunch of stats that you guys wanted, so I'm going to be trying to do that. So when you guys give me times and you're like, hey, this is the time that they played from X and Y, I'll be able to get some stats, but it'll be after the fact, and that's, you know, because we do have a little bit of time between in order to get those stats the way that you guys want them, you know. Because we're not going to be able to track the lifetime of that account, right? Because there's so many different people. You'll want it from like X time to X time, right? So.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a question, are you going to start with full resources? So in between each match, each team match, yes, you'll start with full resources in the first half. This is also in the rules. You only will gain resources throughout that game, but you'll start with full. They will not be provided in between the halves. So that's how that's going to work out. That being said, I'm going to link one last time how you can sign up, how your outfit can sign up. If you have any questions, you can hit us up at PS2ComClash on Twitter, at PS2ComClash@gmail.com. Senkaku, how do you want people to contact you? We'll also send over the EU outfits that want to sign up on that form to Senkaku for his bracket. But is there any way they can contact you, Senkaku?
I mean, if they want to contact me directly, all type of media, my main contact is YouTube. I'm very responsive on there to direct messages, but Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, it's just Senkaku Games and all, and that's me.
Okay.
Let's answer Dr. Josuke's question. He wants to know about mirror matchups, TR versus TR. Is that possible?
It is possible, and I'll tell you how it's possible. And this is also in the rules. So that rules document is pretty fleshed out. The community did a pretty good job of... we spent about a month going back and forth with meetings each week on different items that we want to be concerned about for this season so that the community has a good rule set developed for it. In mirror matchup situations, let's use TRTR for an example. What will happen is at the beginning of the match, there'll be a coin flip, and each team will call it. The winner can decide if they want to play as their own faction or an off faction to begin with. Each team at that point picks their off faction, in quotes. So 2 TR teams, one can pick NC, one can pick VS if they'd like. The first half, the first team plays with their normal faction, TR, and the other team plays with their off faction. Then they flip at the half, and that's how that's handled.
So the good news is you'll be able to play your preferred faction at least for one entire half, but in order for us to do the same faction versus the same faction, this is the best way that we could think of it, and I think the community agrees that it may not be perfect as TR versus TR or etc., but it's what they'll work with and what people will use. So I hope you guys are understanding it, as accepting of it as the rest of the community has been.
Yeah, and as far as that goes, that is something that we're trying to figure out how we're going to do that on our end. And, when I have more details on that, I will definitely provide it. I know that they are working through a couple different routes to make that happen, but I just can't provide any details right now because I'll get yelled at.
So we'll answer Vowie, Andrew's question. He says, does that mean large outfits, 48+, could fight themselves? And I think we're going to take care of that on the back end, right, Adam?
True. So the intent of the rules, and in the short answer, yes, that's possible. The long answer, the preference would be that in an outfit, so that they're not overrunning other outfits that want to participate, you'd want to split. Each team can only be fielded from one outfit at a time, so no one player can play for multiple teams at any given time as well. Those are both in the rules. What the intent is that we want to get 8 teams in, 8 24-man teams for Season 1, and then we will not have repeats in Season 2, so that more outfits that want to participate can participate without having the same people to play against each time.
And I just want to put this out there because someone was asking how's the funding going, and I know Hama already brought this up during the Planetside Universe stream section, but I'd love for you guys to plug that here as well.
Okay. So as you can imagine, this isn't some of what we have to do isn't free. The servers, licensing for some of the software. We give our time freely. But unfortunately, not everything else in the world is free. So there is cost that we incur to do the show. And if you'd like to donate, I think you had put a link up, Ham. I thought.
Yeah, it's actually right on the front page of Planetside Universe right now.
Gotcha. I found a link as well. So if you guys want to help us out, you can do it off PayPal or just straight from there. If you don't, you don't have to, but we'd appreciate it if you could. It helps us continue to do the show.
Yeah, I think we're up to about $100 last I looked.
Cool.
So.
That's a respectable amount for only having been up for a couple days.
Yeah.
Can a single player play in Community Clash if they don't have an outfit? Well, so I would highly suggest one thing: finding a team of players to play with. If you want
They
to
make their own like Misfits outfit.
Yeah, if you want to make an outfit prior, you will have till mid-December. I want to say, let me take a look at the exact date we were talking about. We're talking about the 18th of December is the last date you can have to sign up for this. You find 24 or 23 other friends, and you want to sign up outfit cool bro, YOLO swag, whatever you want to name it. Go ahead.
That's my outfit.
You can make any outfit, but the attempt is, or the spirit of the rule is that we make sure that the team is hosted by that outfit and doesn't have players switching between outfits to play for the season. You'll see those rules in the rule document. Short answer: no. You need to find 23 other people and put yourself in an outfit. I mean, you can name.
Let's just do the short answer. The short answer, unfortunately, is no.
Indeed.
Yeah, and the next question that I'm seeing in chat is like how we're going to be dealing with cheaters.
How we're going to deal with cheaters. So we had this discussion.
Well, hold on, I got this one.
Oh, yeah?
This is one reason we brought Sarkarku on. He is actually going to fly to their house and exterminate them.
Awesome.
Nice.
Look forward to it.
He's contracted for hits, and that's probably
Mercenary
not something we should joke
for
about
hire.
with Silk Road, but the
Yeah. I've got plenty of C4, so I'll keep it.
Nice.
It's all
going to
good.
delete your account permanently. No, what we're going to do is the discussion that happened if somebody from the community is willing to bring proof forward to me or to someone else in the staff that,
Or if we straight out catch them, right?
or if we straight out catch them. I mean, what I'm looking for is if we have proof in front of us, undeniable proof, then yes, we will not only will we act on it, and by acting on probably disqualify the team they're participating with and disqualify them from ever participating again, but we will present it to the community and make sure the community knows. This being a community show, there's a couple facets that kind of are good for us, is that the community kind of polices themselves in a lot of ways. So if you as a community can provide proof to us, undoubtable proof, then we'll act on it the best we can.
And to answer Bellow's question, yes, you could just make an outfit to have fun and not even be serious, but still compete in this. So yes.
Yeah.
You might get
Again,
demolished,
it's a community show.
Anybody's welcome. It's not like, there's no limitations.
You don't need to be pro.
Yeah, you don't have to have a 3.0 KDR to be class.
And that's something we maybe can bring up is like how you guys are trying to pit these guys up against each other. Obviously, for your first season, you're not going to put like a tier 1 outfit versus a tier 3 outfit, right?
Well, the concept is whoever's signing up for the first season, we will pitch you, at least initially in the beginning of the bracket, against teams that are closer to you in outfit ranking, but we'll also look at some of your stats and do the best we can to line you up with an outfit that you will have a good fight with. I can't promise that we're going to make every single team exactly the same because that would defeat the purpose, but we will do the best we can to at least line you up initially in the bracket with a team that you're not just going to get smashed with.
You know, unfortunately, it's just like March Madness. Sometimes a rank 1 team will play a rank 14 team, or etc.
All right. So, you have any other questions?
Yeah. Oh shit wants to know if he can get all the pretty camos for free when he plays.
No.
Just on the account he's going to be playing on, but after he's done, it's gone.
So I will, like I was telling them before, or we were stating before, we will have cosmetics available for you too. So you'll be able to, like set up your guys' outfit. Like Derringer was saying, it'd be kind of cool to see, some of these outfits that dress up all the same camo. Then you can really tell who's who, and I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I expect to see some people
that.
go one step further and even have their one squad set up with one camo and a specific decal, and then a second squad with a slightly different camo and another decal to kind of signify how each one acts, or even if they break it down further, 6 people on one are going to go one way. I'm really interested to see what some of these people do with their camos and their decals and things like that to differentiate themselves as they play this game. I think it'll kind of be exciting.
And
And
for
granted,
some
it's
people,
totally something small. And,
but some
not
people will
even
use
really
cosmetics for they'll be on Esamir, so they'll want to use the Esamir type camos, and I think that might be interesting to see, which outfits do that as well.
I mean, I can see that being beneficial for both the team that's wearing it, like say 2 different squads with different camos on, but I can see that as an advantage to the opposing team if they manage to work out what their role is while wearing that camo. If they find out, they might be able to turn that to a tactical advantage for themselves. So it'll be interesting.
Parg, or Par Gnu,
Park Nui.
Park Nui. I had asked what kind of rewards are for winning Community Clash. So we've kind of talked with Maggie, and there's some ideas being thrown up with either maybe a winning camo, a winning decal, maybe having your outfit hosted on the launcher for the game, things like that. There were things to recognize your outfit for its excellence if you win. So there are some. There will be a reward. Those things will be fleshed out as we go into further seasons, but there probably will be something for season 1. I don't have an exact answer at this very moment.
Yeah, like he said, we're
won't
trying.
send Senkaku to your house.
Like you said, we're trying to. We definitely want to like focus on you guys and like you know, put you out there as far as like community spotlights. So if you do win, like you said, Launchpad, that's something that we've talked about and Dev has pretty much signed off on. So we're definitely, you know, thinking about doing something like that where we put you guys on the Launchpad, people can see you in the rotator. I mean, that's pretty awesome within itself. As far as the winning thing, like you said, we might be giving camo or something like that. And that would only last for that season. So the next season, whoever the next winner is, that person's going to get it. So it's going to be a time-allotted reward, which I think is going to be really interesting. So it's kind of like the, you know, WWF belt or something like that. You know, you want that belt, right? So I think it's going to be really cool.
I'm picturing Murda and Senkaku punching each other in the face with their belts, or whatever the WWF does with their belts and hitting each other with them.
And that reward would be on your live character, not, you know, obviously not the one that you don't get to keep.
Yeah, we're going to have somebody create like a belt that you can put on your actual character so you can physically see them running
Big
around.
old belt.
I know, that would be so cool, but there's no way we could do that. We've definitely talked about like maybe like a gold helmet was something that, you know, the dev team brought up, but we'll figure it out and we'll come up with something really cool for you guys, and that makes it a little bit more rewarding for that. I don't know how long we're doing the seasons for exactly. In between each season. What are we thinking? You guys don't have an idea yet?
Does anybody else have any more questions?
Apparently we can't hear you.
Okay.
I think Maggie's asking a question and we can't really hear her over the background noise.
Oh, sorry, are the people yelling? Does this help a little bit if I cover it? I don't know. Probably not, huh?
My chat's not catching up as fast as theirs.
You were saying something about how long it was going to last.
Okay, so time frame. There will be 7 weeks of matches, and they'll follow one after another. There'll be 1 match per week. It'll be, for the U.S., it'll be on Wednesdays at 8 CST. Senkaku, I'm not entirely sure that you guys have decided when you're going to do it each week, but it will be, it'll be a weekly show, once a week. First month will be the first 4 preliminary matches, and then you'll have the pre-finals, and then the finals. And they'll take up your 7 weeks. Now, what we've discussed, and we don't know for sure going to do it for the 8th week or not, is have the U.S. versus the EU. The 2 top outfits kind of face off, and the big intercontinental.
For world domination.
That would be really sick. I'm actually like, so that sounds awesome.
So that's the idea. So it'll be around 2 months each time. If we don't, at the end of the 2 months or season 1, we'll basically go back to the drawing board and refine any rules that we had problems with during season 1, and see if the community as a whole wants to continue with the 24 format or the 48 format. We'll kind of decide at that point and see what everybody wants to do, and take probably a week off and check in with everybody, and then start up season 2. And you, as an outfit, are welcome to join in as season 2. And go from there.
Cool.
Yeah, and what I would think is that we would keep the reward for that next season until the next season winner is
probably
dubbed.
not.
Then we would, you know, push the reward to that next outfit. That's probably the better way to do it. We'll have to figure out.
I can't hear a word she's saying.
Yeah, we can't really hear you anymore, Maggie. But
I know, sorry.
King8931 had another question. He wants to know what happens for people that can't get in the outfit fight. For those who are offline, will they still get the reward? We're pretty sure that the reward is just going to be for the 24 members who are competing in this.
Yep.
Well, the outfit as a whole, going back to the rules, you can look at them set up where anybody from the outfit is welcome to participate in that 24 team. If they need to rotate people out due to family obligations or anything else, they're welcome to, but they have to be within the outfit that is signing up. So you can't sign up and then rotate people from outside the outfit into your team when you do it. That's what the idea is. But everybody inside the outfit, the winning outfit, will probably receive the reward. To be honest, but the question is,
clearly I missed that second meeting.
Yeah, we've had, like I said, about a month worth of meetings, and we've had hung back and forth on these things.
Cool.
But yeah, anybody from your outfit is welcome to participate. If you want to swap people in, if because of any reason, you're welcome to, but they have to be in your outfit, and they can't participate for any other teams during that season.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to give the rewards to the, to the winning team, fully, like with full outfit. But
no, she's just not near the mic anymore.
Yeah, you can't even. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear me because they're yelling right now. But yeah, I think that might be the better route. It's just if Dev wants to do that or not is the end call on that. Okay.
Anybody in your outfit, everybody wins it. Whole community.
Decals for everybody.
Communication
sounds like
is
everybody's
broken down.
chat's catching up faster than mine. Is there any other questions before we go on to the show? Go on to the old episodes? No. Okay, I'm gonna link the sign up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I couldn't see any.
I'm gonna link the sign up form one last time for you guys if you want to sign up. You have till December 18th. And then we will pick the 18s for both the EU and the US for Season 1. We'll also put this out on all normal media sites. So if you want to check it from there, feel free. Thanks, everybody. See you.
See you guys.
I was going to have them do an outro to kind of, I guess we'll move over here this way.
All right.
And we're going to start setting up some stuff on our screen over here. We're going to be playing some past episodes from Planetside 2 Community Clash, and